Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll. Okay, where am I on this doll? I understand what's going on. I think what's going on. I'm figuring this out as I go along. So I took the part out, and this way I can show it to you better. This is what slides down into the doll, and this part goes into the hole. This goes down into the... There's a little hole in the bottom of her bum, and you put this into that hole. And then what you do is, this slides down on here, but it goes only to there. Now, they've been manipulating this. Whoever had this before me has been bending this all over the place. I can see marks on it here. Now, mind you, I've had to use my eye pluckers to go down the body because this wants to keep sliding down all the time. It wants to keep doing this, and I'm going, that shouldn't be. Why does it keep sliding down? It has to be up by the head. And then when I get it fixed into the body, one little jerk to the body and this thing slides down. Then I realized that when I took this off, I had to use this for the hook, to get the hook off. There it is. There was a hook in here like this. I had to open up the hook. Okay, so I opened up the hook to get that in there, and I knew this hole was for the hook, but what's the second hole for? I got thinking about it, and all of a sudden I realized this secondary hook, okay, let's get this off. This secondary hook is what holds it in place. There was something there in that little hole that held this up like this, so that it never went, like, slid down. So somebody's did something, or it broke on its own, something came out of it. So I'm going to be talking to my son about this to see if he has anything that can go in there. But it can't be flushed with this. I got a feeling, I wanted to show you this. I think it was something that probably stuck out maybe like this, so that this could, see how it can't go down now because that is in the way. This goes like this. This is too small, but I was going to try to use a toothpick to show you what has to happen. Now it can't go anywhere, and now that can stay up in the body, if you see that. So now I've been doing some hard thinking. Like you guys probably, you thought it was the fire from the Canadian forestry burning. No, it's me, the smoke from my own head. That's what you probably was smelling. So I can't do any more thinking for the rest of the day now, or for the week, maybe for the rest of this month. This is it, no. But anyways, though, it's something how, you put enough thinking into it, you can figure sometimes these things out. But we can now see what I was talking about, this bar where the leg things go up in here. So when you put this down, the leg things come up in here. So now when the doll moves, the head goes back and forth as well. So this will moves this rod. It moves the rod as well. So I'm going to talk to my son, or I'm going to take this to a, what do you call it? A hardware place, and see if they can find me something that could slide in there. What could slide in and not come out? Something maybe with a little screw, but you don't want it to be flush. It has to stick out on both sides so that this thing doesn't slide down. It can't, this is what's happening. It's sliding down. There was something in there that made that stay right there like that. So that is where I'm at with this now. So yeah, it can't slide down. So I just need something that will stick in here like this. And then I don't want that to slide out. So then you go like this, and then that would hold it in place like that. See, now it's not going anywhere. Now that I've got that put together in my head, now I tilted the doll upside down. I did have a nail that came out. There was a nail that came out, and I'm wondering if that's what was in there that was holding it together. I was trying to find the nail on the floor, but it wasn't the right size nail. It was a big nail, so I can't see that going in there. And I don't see it anymore. Where it is? It wasn't a. Oh, there it is. I did find it. Maybe this is it. Let's take a look. I found it. This is what was in. Okay, that can stay there for right now. Let's try it. Maybe this was what was in there that came out. Or did somebody else Jimmy? Oh, that does work. See what they did? They put a nail in there to hold that. See, that doesn't seem right though. But that's what somebody did. So that wouldn't, and somehow that came out, and that's what the problem was. See, this came out of the bottom of the body. But the problem is, you might want to take this, and I think I might want to pinch this all the way around. That way that would stay there. See, that was in the bottom of her body. I didn't know what that was for. Now I realize what that was for. So you don't want this to come out, because that's what's probably happened. It came out somehow. Now, I would want to pit. No, somebody else was trying to fix this. I just doesn't seem manufacturing. You know what I mean? If there's such a word as manufacturing, like the manufacturer would have done that. Now, what I would like to do is put this through the hole. Now, see, I did some thinking here. Oh, I'm supposed to be done thinking. What I would want to do is put that through the hole and then pinch this over, bend this right over. Ah, okay. You guys witnessed this. The last of my thinking. Okay. But this doesn't seem, but this would work though, all the same. This is what I was thinking of, something that could go in there and that you could just bend that. See, it's not tight, like you know, you want something that's going to fit it better. Maybe this is from the manufacturer. I don't know. Or did somebody else was thinking the same thing as me, you know. But I need to bend this more because I got a feeling this is why it came out along life's way, life's journey. It needs to be bent over more. So I would like to put this in, bend this over more. Maybe my son can do that. He's got stronger hands than me. And just put like a pinch on that, like push it like this, and then just take this, and where's those? Maybe I can do it, I don't know. You want to make sure that you almost want to pinch it shut, like something that, see, that's too much. You want to get in, I need my needle nose pliers too. You want to make it so hard that it can't come out. See, something even like that, it can't come up, but can this stop it though? Yeah, it can't move now. So even something like that is better than how it was, that little curl. It needs a bigger, you know. Now that could hold it up in the body now. So let me try putting this together. I'm going to come back to you and let's see how well I do now. Will that hold it up in the body? Might not yet. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll see where I am. Hang in there. I'm a Coleman. Okay. Subscribe if you're passing by. Like I say, you never know what my hands are mucked into. And hit the bell because that way you see all the updates and everything. And leave me a comment if you feel like dropping in a few little words to me. I would appreciate it. All right, thanks again, and we'll be talking to you again really soon. Bye-bye.